Battle starts. Wasting some time here with a replay sent in by donlokiman. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. I'm going to call you Don. And probably take a screenshot of the old Des Moines here. Uno momento, professionalism at work on the YouTubes. I know. I'm impressed too. Alright, and back to it. Switch to his view. And Don is here with the Des Moines Tier 10 American Cruiser, obviously. On Tears of the Desert Standard Battle. The enemy team definitely does have an advantage as far as the battleship, and as they do have a few more, one more destroyer. But everything else isn't too bad, but definitely a disadvantage of battleship. No matter which way you go about it, it's kind of something to hard to do. We have some chicanery here by the New Orleans Rabies and the Kiev Landshark. What silly fellows. Looks like Kiev and Landshark and Rabies are in a yield division there, which does lead to shenanigans. Make sure my mic's on. So I've done that before too. Gone through entire replay with my mic off because intelligence and competence is not guaranteed. Anyways, yeah, Don just kind of circling here, seeing where the friendlies are going. It's a good idea. Patience is rewarded in World of Warships almost every time. It's kind of one of the hardest thing, man. That is the hardest thing to judge in this game, honestly, outside of shot lead. And if you have shot lead and you have good judgment about where and when to stick your ship, man, you'll do great. Two things work out. A lot of people don't have patience in this game at all. They just drive straight towards somewhere. Already spotted the enemy Amagi. There are the two enemy battleships spotted so far: the Yamato, Amagi, and a Mogami. Definitely want to get the damage into these guys. He also has 5 enemy destroyers, man. You're gonna have to focus those destroyers. And if y'all don't know already, the XP and credits is kind of it's a ratio of, it's not, how much health, how many hit points you destroy as far as credits and whatnot. It's the percentage of the hit points of the ship you're shooting at. So obviously going after destroyers, cruisers that are tier 10 is more profitable for your damage than going after a battleship. Keep that in mind. That means those little destroyers, man, they are just XP and credit pinatas. If you can kill those little suckers, tier 10 destroyer, those are good for you. Good for your World of Warships wallet. Targeting this Amagi. Shots out. HE. Trying to light this guy on fire. That Amagi is stock. I feel sorry for him. The stock Amagi, it's just not good, especially against HE. HE will get a lot of damage into that guy and catch fire all the time. Amagi is just not a good stock ship, but that's for most tier 7 and up stock. It is kind of painful. And he is turning away, shooting at Don Loki here. Don is slowing down, turning away. Nice tactic. A lot of battleships will miss that if you just turn slightly away and slow down. Shots will miss almost every time. Or if you just turn in abruptly and slow down. Though it can be frustrating when they hit you when you do that because their shot lead was off. It's definitely possible. No damage counter. I need to go update my Aslains. That just actually reminds me I need to do that. 2 enemy destroyers, a gearing, and yeah, let's get some shots on that gearing. I've been enjoying the Baltimore, especially with the radar. It is just really nice to troll the higher tier destroyers. If they get too close to you and they pop smoke and you can just spot them, burn them off. Makes me happy. Being spotted by this gearing here. No shots into him yet. There's some hits. Took out his rudder, it looks like. And gonna dip back into the enemy formation here. It does look like most of Don Loki's team has gone to the northeast of the map, and he's just out here with one other cruiser, and mainly just that one Shimakaze. Igzy, that's a nice name. And the enemy Yamato and Ibuki are going up the middle there. Friendly New Orleans got his face smashed in. The Kiev Landshark, he's dead. Things aren't looking good for the division. Anyways, on a side note, I'm kind of excited about Total War Warhammer coming out. I'm probably going to play that and live stream it. That's just kind of a offhand side thing. So hopefully, some of y'all like that also. So I certainly enjoy myself some Total War games. And getting close to this Ibuki, and Don is not spotted. I don't know what his captain skills are. Obviously, is that Ibuki is within the danger zone of Don here. And of course, there goes my phone buzzing right under my mic. High quality. I'm going to assume Don has the concealment stuff because he's not spotted yet. He did switch to AP, and he's waiting. Oh, Don, you sneaky fellow. Yeah, now he's detected by a plane, and now he opens up. Trying to get that sneaky shot into the Ibuki. I approve. Nice 6,900 damage. Didn't even land a Citadel. Nice damage into him. And yeah, I'm going to check my phone. Oh, hey. Very nice. Just received my first Molotov replay. I'll look at that a bit later. Thanks for sending that in. And this Ibuki. What are you doing, Ibuki? Showing his broadside. His guns aren't fast enough to turn. Hasn't even got any damage into Don. Oh, goodness. That. Whew. Yeah, that did dirty things to that enemy Ibuki, Don. I approve. Enemy Fletcher in the cap. Don is going to try to get back and save it, I'm guessing. They are almost halfway. They did get a reset on him. The Fletcher does have his engine knocked out. There are actually two enemy destroyers in there. And shots out. Those the slow shell velocity of the American cruisers, man, it is kind of hard to get this lead right on here. But good news. Plenty of shots to shoot. Assuming Don was thinking that guy was going to die. He did pop smoke, and now he's dead. That Kagero is popping smoke, but silly fellow, Don is here with the American radar to ruin your day. Excuse me, sir, while I take a crap on what you're trying to do here. Island's getting in the way a little bit, but the nice 35-second runtime of the Tier 10 American radar does have a nice effect there, and wouldn't be a bad idea for Don to get into the smoke there if you wanted to, or just kind of keep on dodging. He will disappear from those guys in a second if he unless he keeps on engaging. Enemy destroyer front, and Don just saw him. Enemy gearing. That's pretty dangerous, and he's gonna disappear there. That's bad news. And that Mogami is shooting at Don Loki. Playing pretty defensive here. That's a good idea when a lot of your team is off in the other half of the map doing shenanigans. And emergency stop on the dead destroyer here. Shots into him. That's some nice damage. The Fletcher gearing does pop smoke, but too late for that, sir. Go back to port. And enemy Mogami coming in. And Don receiving fire from, I think, 3 enemy here. And a good time to get sneaky. Did load some AP. taking some damage. Not great. Enemy Mogami coming in. He does have to be mindful. I believe that other Mogami was coming up on the side. Going for the sides of these ships. It's kind of one of those situations where if you turn away, you're going to get citadeled. These aren't ever fun to be in, but he's really keeping an eye on that enemy coming around that corner. I think that is why he is going forwards towards this island. Try to minimize this risk and incoming fire. Just down to basically this one Mogami shooting at him. And that enemy is shooting HE. And I think Don is really trying to see who's going to flinch first here. And who is going to flinch first? The Mogami. That's right. Excuse me, you just flinched. let me take all of your health, and I can just do bad things to you. That is, I like how you're fighting these enemies. And a nice canny dodge. Oh, I believe in you. Good dodge, Don. That is nicely done. Keeping AP loaded against a Magi, he can do serious damage into the side of this guy. Bad news, does have a Mogami behind him that is obscured by smoke. And taking significant damage. That enemy Mogami did back off a bit, so that's good. And yeah, he's not interested in engaging. Enemy battle or friendly battleship behind Don is helping now. 8 citadels, so that is always nice. Did switch to HE. That Amagi is turned away. That's a good choice there. Get him on fire. Shall burn. Oh man, burning. Game of Thrones. Watched it last night. That was so far my favorite episode. Episode 4, Game of Thrones. Definitely liked that they're picking up the pace a little bit. I'm not going to do any spoilers, so don't worry about that if you are a fan. If not, you should watch Game of Thrones. I mean, it's great. I don't believe there's been an episode of Game of Thrones that somebody hasn't died. Another fire on the Amagi. Sorry, I'm just kind of random thoughting this video a bit. High caliber for Don Loki. Very nice. Gets a fire kill. Gets the Kraken unleashed there. And enemy Yamato and the Mogami left. Let's see, what does that destroyer? That is a Shimakaze. That can be dangerous. And Don trying to keep himself hidden. Don Loki, good job, sir. Stay sneaky. Using islands and mechanics to your favor. Thought it was a good idea. Enemy Mogami is dead, and now Don's going to come out here, and I'm assuming he's going to engage. Oh, wait. Enemy Shimakaze is behind there. Those enemy torpedoes, I think. Yeah. So, Don Loki is detected. Let's see. I'm going to take over the... Yeah, there he is. Okay. I was trying to see if that Yamato was in range to spot him. He was not. And a Shimakaze. That is not how you hide from this ship. Don immediately uses his ability here. And that Shima, you're dead, sir. There's no way. Unless Don dies to torps, and that is a lot of torps to die. Dodge. Ooh. Dodge the torps, Don. Oh, the dodging. Mate, yeah, he's going to take one. Nice. Dodging most of them. That was 18,000 damage from the shimmy. He did get the repair off. Down to 7,500 HP. Thankfully, Don is going to lose spotting from that Yamato for a bit. Unless the spotting plane finds him. Shots out from the Yamatos. Thankfully, actually, the one that hit, he actually didn't even penetrate. It was a bounce. How does that happen? Anyways, using his repair here. Gets Max some more health. His health potion, if you would. And that Shimakaze just slowly dying into the ocean. Nice game, Confederate, high caliber, and Kraken. Can't ask for too much more. And there's a random phone call that I'm going to answer. Hello. No, do not call. Remove me from your call list. Robot, you can die in a fire. Robot, go away. Remove me from your call list. There, okay, there. Alright. Nice volley into the Yamato. Professionalism at work right there. And that is what I do to people who call me that are trying to sell me something. It doesn't matter if it's an actual person or not. You call them a robot. It's not the nicest thing. Shelling a Yamato. This is bad news. Getting fire from 3 enemies is not where you want your Yamato to be. He is, if you get some good shots into him, he is targeting Don here. Don Loki, use your dodges. Nicely dodged, all but one. That one did get, wasn't overpinned, it looks like. Another fire into the Yamato. So apparently that was a call from Royal Caribbean Cruisers. They want to see if I want to go on a cruise. Anyways, funny enough, watching my ship game and they're calling me about going on a cruise. And it does look like that Yamato is about to beach himself. Not the best strategy, sir. And emergency stop. And just fire pouring into him. That destroyer is getting really cheeky. That's engaging him. And he's down. Very nice. Thanks for sending that in, Don. And to the end screens here. 757,000 credits earned on a 6,000 XP gain. On a tier 10, it's nice as far as your captain training. 6 kills, 8 citadels, 212 shots landed, and 4,067 XP. That is a nice base XP of 4,000. Haven't done that myself yet, I don't believe, but man, just top 2 guys, y'all really carried the team there. Good job. Thanks for sending that again. 99,000 for HE, 61 for AP, and just a few 5 hits with his secondary shells for the win. Anyways, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Come back and see me.